Game number one of the Brett Larson era is a win as St. Cloud State gets it done over the Mount Royal Cougars. Welcome inside the studio, Joe Scarella with your post-game report. The Huskies get the win 6-2. Let's take a look at how this game unfolded as St. Cloud State was back for their first game of the season, an exhibition, and it was Brett Larson behind the bench. His first game as head coach at the D1 level. Mount Royal coming to town, and the question was, how would the Huskies offense look early? Coming out with some pace in the newbie, Nolan Walker finds his captain, Jacob Benson, who burns Colin Cooper. Huskies up 1-0 just 4 minutes into the game. Benson's 49th career point. Hrennick looking to help his forwards start the rush the other way as he goes up ice, but some confusion on the bench. There's about 1 million Huskies out on the ice. That's too many men. St. Cloud State to the box, and on that power play, the Cougars couldn't get anything rolling. Very active sticks by the PK unit. St. Cloud State still up a goal. Midway through the period, Robbie Jackson sparks the offense with a beautiful cross-ice feed to Easton Brodzinski, who tries to go to the backhand but just goes wide. Back on the attack, there's a scramble on the blue paint of Cooper. Cougars can't clear. If you had a bet which Paling would put one away first, it was Nick Paling cleaning up the garbage. His 11th goal as a Husky has St. Cloud State up a pair heading into the second frame. In the second period, Huskies trying to pick up where they left off. Puck moving up to the top, and Jack Ashawn lets go a laser. But Cooper, flashing the leather, the product of the Calgary Canucks, keeps his team in this one. Easton Brodzinski starting the rush later. Eyes up and looking for a man. That man was Ryan Paling. He puts the puck on the far pad of Cooper, and the captain doing captain things, crashing the net. He has his another goal for the Huskies. That puts them up 3. Mount Royal with some pushback. Brad Kennedy, who played 2 games last year, puts one on Smith. The Cougars swarm, but Jeff Smith, who came in relief for Hrennick, makes 3 big saves to keep the 0 on the board. Then the Cougars desperately needing one. A great feed to Court Pankowitz. Walking down the lane, he draws a defender and makes a heads-up dish to Zach Henry, who just taps one past Smith for his 2nd of the season. The defense starts to jump up in the rush, though, for the Huskies. The 4-on-3 is the new 3-on-2, and Patrick Newell finds Jack Ashawn, who just gets the blade of his twig on it. Huskies get the goal and get that lead back. Into the third period, Huskies trying to dial up the pressure. Blake Lazat trying to do that. He sparks the freshman Sam Henches on a breakaway. He goes to the backhand, but Cooper makes a nice save. Seconds later, Huskies go back the other way, and a beautiful feed across is swallowed up by the pad of Cooper, coming up with another big save for the Cougars. Power play for St. Cloud State. Robbie Jackson setting up in his favorite side of the ice. He usually scores from there, but he rings the iron. Later on that power play, great puck movement along the goal line, and Robbie Jackson feeds Blake Lazat, who battles his way to put the Huskies up 4. Tempers starting to flare, and there's no love lost at the Brooks Center. On the 4-on-4, a little family chemistry as Jack Paling sends a dime to Nick, who slips one between Cooper's legs. Huskies in command. Mount Royal has a power play chance, trying to find a little spark with 7 minutes left in the game. Moving the puck around the umbrella. Riley Lindgren, the last man to touch it before depositing in the back of the net. Doesn't matter. St. Cloud State with a big win in their first game of the season. Let's take a look at some of the stats from tonight's game. Huskies get the win 6-2 on home ice. Shots on goal, yeah, they weren't close. 40-17 in favor of the Cardinal and Black. And saves, Cooper with 34 tallies that he was able to keep the puck out of the back of the net. Didn't matter though, 6 go by him. Penalties for both teams as both teams went to the box 5 times. St. Cloud State 40% on their opportunities, and another big category face-off. St. Cloud State with a 10-tick advantage in that one in the face-off circle. St. Cloud State has a game next weekend, but they'll be back home 2 weeks from now as they'll take on Northern Michigan. That'll be our next broadcast on Fox Sports North. 7 o'clock game for that one. Don't miss that. St. Cloud State versus Northern Michigan. We'll see you next time here on Husky Productions.